Hi, good morning. It's Big D here, Flapjack and Beans. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm in the workshop again, just cleaning up the Mighty Orange for a little ride on Saturday. And I did say to you I'd show you about the wheels, which is, it's no big issue, it's just something I'm going to show you. Bit of fun really. But again, she's dried out nicely, the Mighty Orange, all ready to be buffed up. One thing I do like to clean is the old windscreen here, the shield. Right, and I don't sell this anymore. I used to sell it. I can't get it because it's an American product. This stuff here, it's called Clearview, and it's expensive. It's a like a predecessor from the old Plexus. I don't know if there's any Goldwing riders will remember Plexus. Plexus is like what they used to do helicopter bubbles with. Brilliant stuff, absolutely shit hot stuff for perspex, but fucking hell, it becomes so expensive. I think it got up to something like 25 quid a can, so I stopped importing it, stopped selling it, and then I bought this Clearview, which I think we used to sell at 15 quid a can, which is good. I might be getting some more anyway. If I do, I'll put it on online, but that's what I use for my shield anyway, that Clearview. I like it for my motorcycle visors as well. For mirrors, for doing the mirror, right, for the mirror, I use this stuff, which is fast glass. I use that Autoglim fast glass stuff there, as you can see, for mirrors. That's what I use. For the body shine, for the Mighty Orange, I use this, which is from Judd Racing. Well, it's from any KTM dealer. It's just a nice little polish. I use that. One of our members, Daz, who you might see old Ditcher Daz on the, what they call it, on his bike Rosie, on the Bandit, has introduced us to this. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's all right. I do use a bit of this, and you can put it everywhere. It's Carplan #1 super gloss. He swears by it, but I find it a bit sticky. But it's okay. I mean, you've got to just know how to use it. The other thing I like to use, I'll just show you this product here. Again, it's another Motex product. Is this what they call Quick Clean? This Quick Clean here, again, I like that. That's good for your underbellies and things like that. But when it gets to the wheels, I'm going to show you what we use for the wheels. So I'll cut you loose while I start cleaning anyway, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Okay. Right. So far, the Mighty Orange, it's on the ramp now. I've done the air pressures, tyre pressures rather, put my seats back on. I've cleaned the tank with I use a matte cleaner on there. I've cleaned the Acra, I've cleaned the top box, I've cleaned the chassis, and I'm now going to do the wheels. Just to show you, this is what I've used so far. I've used Motrex Quick Cleaner, which, as I say, I use under the body. I've used Fast Glass, which I use for the screen and for the mirrors and for the TFT screen, which has got a cover on it, but I still use it for that. I use a little bit of this Daz's stuff for around a bit of plastics and anywhere else I want to play around with it, really. This stuff I quite like. This is what I use for a bit of metal, framework, chassis work. I use that. That's Autoglim Instant Show Shine. That's not too bad. Quite expensive again though now. And then this stuff is what I like. This is the Perfect Motor Shine, as I said, which I use on the orange, on the paintwork. And when it's all buffed off, I'm not a big fan of PTFE, but I use a little bit of this on a couple of bolts and a couple of plastics on engine. This is Motip. This is, I don't know, I think it's a German product, I'm not sure. It's a nice product though. So that's where we're at with the Mighty Orange. We're all clean under there, look. Wheels aren't too bad, but I'm going to show you. And I'll show you what my secret remedy is for wheels, which you're all going to have a laugh and you obviously we're a load of crap, but I'm not bothered. I've used it since I was 16 and I'm 70 now. 70 years old. For fuck's sake, on the Mighty Orange. But here it is. This is what I use, Mr. Sheen. All right. Now then, one thing to note about this, you've got to make sure that it's Mr. Sheen original. None of this crap with flavours and colourings in it and fuck knows where else they put it now. Just Mr. Sheen, and I'll show you what I do with it now, and I'll show you how it buffs these gloss wheels up. Come back in a minute. Okay, I don't know whether that camera's showing up the wheel. I'm trying to, it's a bit hard to clean a bike while you're holding a bleeding camera. But anyway, I know there's people who can do it better than I can and all that crap, but here we go. So this is the back wheel of the Mighty Orange, and this is the said member. So what I do first, I go to a valve, that you can see valve. I start on the valve, which is down here somewhere. And then I start up valve and I give it a squirt and I go all the way around the wheel, making sure that you get plenty on. Don't be skimping with it, don't be tight with it. Plenty on. Right, then we stop at the valve. Then I roll my big fat body over to the other side of the bike, where we go to this wheel, this side of the rim rather, and again, do the same this side. Give it plenty on, all the way round. Then just a little bit round middle. No, don't get it on your brake discs, obviously. I mean, you'd be a prat to do that, but anyway, I suppose there's some person who might do. Then you get your slightly dirtier cloth and you start on your valve again. And you go right back round and you just give it a good hold. Making sure you get up there. Try not to touch your chain if you've, like me, if you've lubed your chain out like that, or you might be like my mate Tosser So, just puts a bit of oil on. He thinks it's because it's got sealed O-rings, it never needs any fucking oil, but they do. But anyway, so we get on to that. So we go all the way round there, look. You get it all, you can already feel muck coming off. It's brilliant stuff, this Mr. Sheen shite. For gloss wheels, I mean, it might be good for tables and things like that. I don't use it. Our last uses it, I suppose, I don't know. Who knows? I've used it in bikes, as I say, since I was 16. So it's been around a long time, hasn't it? Yeah. If I'm breathing heavy, I've got Mike pretty close to me. Yeah. There we go. I'm not having a tosser out like that. So there we go. And you go that side of the rim. And what I do then, just while I'm on that side, I will be finger and spin the reel. Get right around that shitty bit round where it sprays a lot of shite at you. Then I slide my fat end over to this side yet again. Starting at the valve again. Make sure you do your, like, them little outer, I don't know what they call it, the very outer bit of the rim where you can feel it, it's good there. Then what I do, when I've got right round to the end, this is another thing what I do with this, which I like about. When your rag now will be a bit, or your microfiber, which I use, will be a bit wettish, shall we say. Oh, what's the word? Moist. It'll be a... Anyway, so you get around there, and when you get back to the valve this time, go around your brake disc in the slots, around all slots, and just clean it like that, all slots. Then go around your speed sensor, just hold your wheel and spin it around your speed sensor, cleans all that out, then go back again with your finger. Watch you don't slice your finger, I've done that before. Around your brake slots, like that, like that. And make sure that you've done all your little bits. Now then, this is the most important part now. Pardon me. Get yourself a decent clean cloth now. Start at the valve again, not that one, it's got something on it. That one I can feel it's damp. So we'll start here. Yeah, this one's clean. We start at the valve and then you go all the way around yet again. And this time you're thinking final buff this time, more or less, so you back of your hand like that and get up there now. Yes, lovely. Lovely black KTM black wheels. I wish they were orange. Judd Racing said that he could have them powder coated for me orange. And now I'm keeping it black until the end. I'm half tempted to whip rims out, and I don't know whether they take bearings, actually. It's just had a I'm a bit surprised it had to have them. It's just had a complete, on its 18-mile service, 18,000 service, it had to have bearings in front and back wheels. I'm not that old with a KTM, I'm only 2 years in, so I don't know whether that's normal or not normal, but what do I know. But yeah, so that's nice and clean, that side. We roll back over to this side for the final time. Just start with the valve, isn't there? It's like watching paint drying it, this video. Look, how many leave it running, chop it, wind it out, do it with a beam when you like, you know. Yeah. Right, so there we go. That's it. We got back to wheel weight, valve rather. There we go, back to the valve. Right, make sure that that's all clean while we're in here. So we've got it on ramp, it's handy having it ramp, you see. Then what I do, I just spin it round outer edge at brake disc. Just get that black shite off there. Looks only a little bit of black comes off it. And there we have a nice shiny black rim. Then we get his fat ass up to the front and do the same there. Well, I'll not bore you with that, but look at that, lovely. Okay. And just remember, if you can't sleep at night, just put this on. You'll go to sleep then, won't you? All right, ride safe. Be happy.